Alright guys, we're going to talk about the rotation. So, I guess first we'll talk about what we've been doing and why it's not working. So, um, what essentially we've been doing, moving the setter up to the front, get them sort of in position, because we want them out of the way, because we never want setter to get first ball. And then pretty much just leaving everyone else where they are, maybe even the front players are moving up a little bit too much, and these guys are moving up. Anyway, what the issue with this is, giant ass hole here where they're just going to tip us. The other thing is we have no line of sight. So if like they're serving here, Laura can't see over Zach's big ass head. Kaylee can't see through Gabby. Makes a better door than a window. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what we should be doing, we want Gabby to sort of move down a little bit. Want Zach to move down a little bit as well. And here's the fancy part. We're going to have Kaylee move up, sort of almost in line with Gabby and Zach. And then we're going to have Owen and Laura here move sort of in between there, right? So we're making almost a reverse pyramid. This way, good line of sight, right? Makes it a good window here. Also, we're covering all the little areas. The only issue that we have is like these corners here, but we can sort of cover those with Laura and Owen, as well as Owen and Laura are going to have to communicate here. You guys are going to actually have to talk to each other. Now, if we move on, this is where it gets slightly more complicated. This is on serve receive. We rotate here. Now we have Laura top left. She's the setter. We want to push the setter up to the front to the net here. And then we're going to have Zach and Gabby. We've worked on this a while. We know that because Laura here is to the left of Zach here, this has to maintain when we do our little rotation. So Zach pushes Laura sort of to the side of the net and up to the front. She's going to have to sprint over here. Zach's going to stay here, take his spot from before. Gabby's going to come back, take this spot again. Dylan here, Luke Combs, is going to move up. And same thing, it looks pretty much exactly the same, just we have these guys sort of rotating that way. Now Owen and Kaylee are going to have to actually talk to each other. Moving along, we have Laura pushing her to the net. We're honestly going to push her a little left so that Zach can get a little bit of a better spot here. Again, we have to make sure that Laura is slightly to the left of Zach. Look at that. How beautiful is this? Okay. We got that. Now, move along. Essentially the same thing as before. Now we have Laura's setter. We're going to move that. Look at that. We're experts now. And we want to make sure that these front row players are playing the ball. So we need them farther back, and you guys need to obviously speak. Played pretty well in this second game because we were having these front row players speak and take balls and everything like that, be within the game. The other thing you can think about is this player back here that's sort of moving up can technically be a hitter. Now you need to think about there's the 10-foot line. You can't, if you're a back row player, you can't jump past the 10-foot line, but you can sort of do a roll shot and get it over the net, stuff like that. Something to think about. You know, maybe not necessarily what we're going to do. The other thing, if we want, you know, some extra credit here, we can look at how we would cover a hit or something like that. Because this, obviously, this is for serve receive, right? If we are, you know, we've already gone through serve receive. So Dylan's over here. We have Owen sort of backing up a little bit because now I'm taking up a little bit more space. Say we've got a hitter over yonder area, right? Hitting from here. What we're going to have is tall-ass Gabby and tall-ass Kaylee coming up over here to block this guy, right? And then we have sort of Dylan move in for the tip, Sam move in for the tip, and then we're going to have Laura move over here a little bit, and then Owen move over here for like the long hits. Because it's going to be pretty difficult for them to, especially if we have a middle here, for them to hit like right over here. That's a long-ass hit. So in this case, we have everything covered. We've got the tip covered. Dylan's here to catch it. Got the long tip for Sam. If it goes over Sam's head somehow, Laura can dive, catch that. Not catch it. We're not playing catch ball. She's going to dive and pass it straight to Dylan. Or if they go with like the regular hit, we've got Laura and Owen to take care of that. Look how beautiful this whole situation is. Unfortunately, we benched Zach here because Sam moved to the middle, but Zach, you can pay attention to this part too. Perfect. Look how beautiful that is. Elfine. Unfortunately, Zach was hit by a meteor, so Sam's gonna have to play through the rest of the game, I guess. But that's essentially what rotation is gonna look like, everybody. So beautiful. All right. Well. Okay. I love you. Bye.